Hello, you archaeologists. Welcome to the proximity. I'm the Johnstruct. I'm about to begin a harvester. I don't think I like that intro. Sorry, I feel like I should be on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to do the intro one more time. I could just say hello to here and then press the button. I might do that. Hello, lurkers, and hello, you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I am about to begin a harvester adventure. I'm going to press the new game button. It's going to show us the introduction, which I skipped. Yes, I'd like to play a new game. Sorry, angry snail. I must go. So, this is Harvester. This is one of those FMV point-and-click games from the 90s. Which were always a little bit out of reach for me. I didn't quite have the money to buy them, or anyone who would buy them for me as a child. And post-90s, not only did they just not work on computers, but like they had terrible reputations as well, and so you had little reason to go back. But honestly, I've been enjoying going back to a lot of these games. This is Harvest. Population 51. I actually legitimately know nothing about this game, other than it's quite spooky. I've got a spooky scythe guy in the background there. It's definitely a horror game. Like, I know more about, say, Phantasmagoria 2. But that's a bit more like, say, the X-Files game I hadn't played. A game I had played recently, relatively speaking, where it's all kind of photographs in the real world. I'm not really sure what to expect from this one. So John's. I also played not too long ago. I'm sort of discounting the Myst games because that's sort of a genre in of itself. But I did play one of the Zork games. There's a couple that are sort of FMV. Well, it's clearly a Myst-like, but so, I think this game has a good reputation. I think it's a popular game. Fondly remembered, at least by people who are into this sort of thing. There's a whole bunch of them I want to check out. Not all of them are accessible. I'm playing this on DOSBox. Yeah, I bought it on Steam. Here we are. So what I wasn't expecting, I did have a little walk around and play around to see if it worked. What I wasn't expecting is a punch button. But we've got all the angles covered. But yes, let's have a look around. I'll talk about what other games later, right? Let's just try and play this one here. The official Dust Bowl basketball autographed by GPF. So we appear to be on this plane. Mattress is speckled with odd stains. I will say this is a couple of gigs big, which I guess would be like 3 CDs. This is pre-DVD. This is pre-DVD? It must be pre-DVD, surely. Obviously some fat high school girl left it there. The clarinet. Handful of faded hardbacks littered the lower shelf. Is this his bedroom? It's fucking massive. Dresser drawer is unlocked. Peer through a thin layer of dust at your reflection. 7 flannel shirts accompanied with matching blue jeans are hanging neatly in the closet. It's P-47 Thunderbolt. Oh, hang on. Sorry, this isn't supposed to be on the screen anymore. You can't read the... Not keeping that there, all stream. Blame me. It's a recently watered plastic plant. Why are you watering? I love the curtain textures, by the way. A photo of a beautiful girl, blonde, about 17 years old. A sexy pin-up. Weep woo. I can't do that. There's an empty trash can. So clean you could eat from it. But don't do that though. That sounds gross. More fashion console television. Oh, we're stuck there. Is that what they're called? I would have called them like a tube. Like a cathode ray. Why is it so wide? Master bedroom door is firmly locked. And that's mine. We have some options. Save game. Ah, you found the save game. Ah. Your arms are too short to box with DOS. Okay, what else do we have in the we have a help button. Ooh. Examine conversation, left click. Click and hold. Drag it over Steve. Oh yeah, I forget we can attack. Oh, hang on. There's the second page. Left mouse button, swap screens. Oh, we have a dark button. Okay, that kind of worries me that there are even fighting controls in this. Anything else? Options. The gamma. Oh, we can have all the gamma. We might want it a bit brighter, to be honest. There. Let's put it there. That seems pretty good, to be honest. I don't know what... Avoid cliches like the plague. I see what you did there. What's the next one? Ammunition is precious, so don't waste it. Okay, fair enough. Go on, go off. Well, it's too late now. We've already seen password. Ah! I don't know any passwords. And I probably shouldn't. There's a record player. Paper doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. I do not recognise it. Let's leave the room. Pass through for the kitchen. I got a friend who recently bought a house. There's one of those. It's got a kitchen and like a eating room, dining room, I guess you'd call that. You could go into the kitchen. Let's not do that. There's a globe, a stunning depiction of the Earth, made of paper mache. There's a clock. I don't know if I should be clicking these things. I'm just doing it because I have the option. Pendulum-driven cuckoo clock. The cuckoo oddly absent. No, it's right there. I heard it. Fine bone china gleams from the mahogany shelves. It does, I can see it gleaming. There's a glow from behind the cabinet. See a crack on the wall as well. Oh, curious. Like the fire extinguishers, I did not know that was a regular feature of houses. Maybe because American homes are made out of wood, I don't know, or if that's just like the last thing they played was Theme Hospital and you just have to put a plant pot and a canister in the corner of every room. That would explain much. Okay, there is a person called Hank. Let's talk to Hank.
What?
Who are you?
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
I appear to be called Steve. Mom.
Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Hello.
Say what?
What?
Say what?
I just did.
Steve, are you talking to me?
Yeah, only I don't want to be, 'cause I'm trying to watch my cowboy show.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I need your help. I've lost my memory.
Have not. Cut it out.
I'm telling you the truth.
You always were a kidder, Steve. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
You said rat earlier. I've lost rat. Rat and sick. Am I going to have to write this down?
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are neato.
You're right, that is really neat.
I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad for a lousy rat.
So I'm assuming we're in the 50s because of cowboy shows and black and white television. Maybe a bit later. I don't know. History's not my strong suit. We appear to be called Steve and have... Is it retrograde amnesia? We have amnesia. Maybe he's from the future, or at least knows things from the future, like colour television.
What's wrong with you?
I got a headache and a stomachache.
Then why aren't you in bed?
'Cause I want to watch my cowboy show.
You look all right to me.
I'm not faking. I couldn't go to school because I'm sick. Daddy's sick in bed too. And Mom believes me anyway. So shut up.
Your dad is asleep?
He and Mom went at it last night pretty hard. He stayed in bed. I saw what she did to him. It was pretty bad.
What did she...
Like you don't know. I saw you and her on the couch last Wednesday night. Guess that's why she's grounded now. Huh. Too bad you wouldn't pay me and I had to tell. Huh.
What are you talking about? What girl?
What? Is there another one too? Wait till I tell.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick, 'cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV. I said I don't want to talk about...
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean, retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
Huh.
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
Okay, if it's a brand new television, why are the antennas all, like, misshapen and weird? It wasn't in the cut, but the cutscene of the television didn't have the antenna at all.
Why am I a rat? What did I do to you?
You went and got all mushy on that girl, and now you're lighting out on me. Well, if that's the way you're gonna be, then you can drop dead.
What do you mean I'm lighting out on you?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Steve in a baby carriage.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mom, Steve said hell.
Young man, don't you dare use that kind of language in this house.
How'd you like that?
Why are you so mad at me?
'Cause you're lighting out on me to go off with that stupid girl. So tough it. I don't care anyway.
Alright,
Good. Fine,
I'm assuming Steve's brain is from the 90s. Expertly embroidered old-fashioned wool plaque. Cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. Gross. Newborn is sleeping soundly. Cookies are hot out of the oven. Cookies are baking in the oven. Knives gleam wickedly in the kitchen's antiseptic glow.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Sister?
Shh, you'll wake her.
Oh, the baby, yes, of course.
I just put her down to sleep. If she wakes up, she'll just want to eat again.
Can we remove the...
Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Now you've done it. Are you happy? Poor baby. There. Did your brother scare you? Let me see.
Ah! That's gross.
Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
Why did she just slap a baby?
Wasp woman?
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hear about this. I want you to go to her house right now and give her a piece of my mind.
I don't know where she lives.
Honestly, you can't miss a house covered with paper nests. Steve, you tell her to mind her own beeswax, or by golly, I'll take it up with the PTA. Or the lodge.
What's the PTA got to do with anything?
Show some respect, Steve. The PTA has a lot of clout in Harvest. We run the charity bake sale, the annual blood drive, and by gosh, we even have ties to the lodge.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into Harvest and have no family ties.
Kind of a specific target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to Harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
Oh.
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets inside. But it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto-dry process, TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership?
It's very, David Lynch, I mean, anything that has a lodge in, I guess. I always Spooky Lodge. I always think of him. But there's the whole Stepford Wives thing going on, which. Who did Stepford Wives? I'm trying to think now. That seems older, Village. Who did Stepford Wives? William Goldman. Yeah, 1975. That's what I was going to say. It's that's an old one. But he's done Mulholland Drive, which like feels very Stepford Wives. I mean, I might have to watch Mulholland Drive. I don't think I've actually seen it. Anyway. Of course. So, I'm going to assume there's a lot of people in Britain like this. I grew up watching the Flintstones, and there's a lodge in the Flintstones, of course, where they have the fezzes. I have no fucking clue what was going on with that. And nowadays, like, I hadn't really thought about it until this line in this game. I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it?
That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest.
So it's like a secret club thing.
Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
Hank. That kid over by the television?
Your little brother is homesick from school today, and I won't have you scaring him with this amnesia poop.
Is he really sick?
Look at the show he's watching. Wouldn't you say he's sick? I'd make him stop, but oh, I'm so busy baking cookies for the Harvest PTA charity bake sale. It's on Friday, you know. I hope you're still planning on going.
I don't know. I need to think.
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair. What's gotten into you?
I don't know, damn it. That's what I'm telling you.
Don't you dare use that language around me. You're lucky your father didn't hear you. Or Stephanie, for that matter. How do you think she'd feel knowing her fiancé was a gutter mouth?
Fiancé? This is insane.
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie? Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty. when the time comes. Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage. Facts that can't be disguised by sheets which wrap around the contours of flexing go-go's and bouncing legs. You can't know what I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make a baby with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with the fact that when a farmer plants his seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt on his hoe.
That was quite the way of putting that. I'm trying to think. So if this is set in the 50s, it's 40 years to the 90s, of course. And of course, it's 35 years since the 90s. So it's almost the same distance. This is almost... I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
So I like to... I've been watching all the old Poirots. I've only got like 10 episodes left. But one of the fun aspects of that is that it's a show that's set in the 20s, made in the 90s, written like in the 30s, 40s, whenever Poirot was written. And so like whenever certain things happen, you're like, is that a reflection of the time it's set, the time it was written, or the time it was produced?
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, but leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Is that a legally distinct Moon River playing?
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please, let me get back to my cookies.
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
I mean, I feel like they wouldn't be stale on the day, but cookies are baking in the oven. Super foamy fire extinguisher. Huh?
Oh, man.
How do I look at the newspaper?
Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Okay, what did you want me to do with the newspaper?
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank, or go next door and visit Stephanie, or go get an early start on your new job? That's right, a job. Your father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your honeymoon with Stephanie, you'll start out as a butcher in the slaughterhouse just like anybody else. Don't expect any favors just because you're the boss's son.
Work at a slaughterhouse? My memory may be shaky, but I do know I don't want to spend my life as a butcher.
You'll get used to it, Steve. Sooner or later, you'll have to.
That sounds like a threat.
Just a fact. Harvest is a small town, and if you want to be with Stephanie, you'll have to get your hands dirty. Jobs are scarce, so it's either work for your father or join the lodge if you can. Stop speaking nonsense, dear. Stop speaking.
It's probably not important.
Don't forget to put the paper.
Ah, no,
I told you. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Who's Jimmy?
I told you I'm busy. Stop speaking nonsense, dear. Stop speaking nonsense.
You brought Jimmy up, not me.
Stop speaking.
Well,
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
stop speaking nonsense, eh? High voltage power lines bathe your home in a wholesome old-fashioned electromagnetic field. You feel their humming in your dreams. Take a low Lima space disc stuck on the roof. The junk mail, bills and bake sale flyers. Army surplus air conditioner. Steel barb wrench signals from the naked air. There's Jimmy.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning? Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay?
What's
That's
Jake?
all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers? Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for them. Something really neato. Think about it. See you later, alligator. Hey, Steve, you've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
Okay, well, I managed to do something.
See you later.
If I find some sneakers, I mean, maybe I've got some spare sneakers. A pair of plastic binoculars with the lenses melted to the table. I did say about the psoriasis. Okay, oh, we have a map. I tried to roll the mouse wheel as if that would do fucking anything. There's a lot of places. Let's stick with the top left-hand corner for the time being. There's the lodge, the missile base. Let's go to the post office because it's the smallest thing. Oh, actually, let's... That's kind of... Yeah, we'll do those three first. $41% off packing peanuts. It's the old glory flag. You know what? What's that? Fresh paper cup with smudged lipstick on it. Yeah, fair enough. We had a little bit of up and down. Zip code map with Harvest dead center. Mailboxes seem hardly used. 3 clocks 3 times. Big sale. Big sale. Big sale. Oh no, I'm thinking of exhale. 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 Breathe with me. I'm doing Prodigy. That's the song I'm trying to reference there. Exhale. Exhale. Okay, still that done.
Yes?
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
Like a lodge application.
Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on, you must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork.
Go get one at the lodge instead.
Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right. I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you should be striving for. But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Hope there's a quartet at this barbershop. There is! Oh no, there isn't. It's the trio. Fancy barber's pole screwed to the wall with straight slot screws. It's an unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. Dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. Hang on. That's a much better television. It is solidified mousse and sticky hairspray. This lovely mannequin is a work of art. A true specimen, a sportsman to hunt down the dangerous cows. Picture of Mr. Pastorelli as a young buck. Colonel Buster Monroe flipping the bird from his B-17 cockpit. Picture of young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti on his mouth and all. Clem Parsons took the rare photograph of an extraterrestrial. Except for the occasional hairball cough, it's hard not to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
Pete swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say. Steve, aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing. Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet. Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
I can't remember what he said before. Alarm?
Stop funning around now. Nice to see you again, Steve.
Hello there, youngster. You see them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry. Why, that barber's pole of his is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like. It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them aliens, Clem?
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science. Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough. Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human. So you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What, you think you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
Blind.
Danged if I follow you, Steve. Anytime, Steve.
I need a screwdriver.
Who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
Oh, right. This Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien. You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes swell bags one in the woods.
Who are you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
Well, I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents?
Safeguards? Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then you have sole control of the, missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2, when I got my lower torso shot off in the war. Those pantywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that! They owed me! I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me! Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
Oh, there's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna start taking photographs of the screen. I'm tempted to leave this at an hour. This is interesting. I did not think it'd be like this. There's a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this because they do a big speech at the beginning, and then I might lose dialogue. So do this. We've got like 10 minutes though.
Why are you asking about the button, son?
I'm just a little nervous about it. I mean, suppose an accident happens.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister. The button is perfectly safe. I keep it on my person all the time. No commie bastard is getting his mitts on this button. No siree, Bob. No one initiates a nuclear holocaust in Harvest except me. Now, doesn't that make you feel better? Frankly, all these questions are making me a little suspicious of you. Maybe you're one of those pink-blooded Americans. Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't shoot you right now?
Can't shoot me, I'm an American, I have rights.
Rights, huh? Your average commie bastard is always only too ready to hide behind the Constitution. Real Americans waive their rights for the common good. Would you?
Oh no, I refuse to surrender my rights.
Spoken like a true pinko.
I should have saved my game. Oh, this is fucking amazing. That might be my favourite death in any computer game ever. I wasn't expecting it to... Okay. I'm glad I saved there. I'm gonna have to save more often, aren't I? Did I give him the newspaper?
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. There.
He wants a...
See you later.
Okay. I forgot to go to the general store.
I need some help.
Well, it's not the effort, son. It's the principle. We must adhere to our standards. They're all that stand between civilization and chaos. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application.
It's very...
That's what... Next time you post... Sorry, son. Next time...
It's up there. I think my favourite deaths might still be from Mist. I fucking love that you open the door and the guy just cracks you on the head. It's like, it's just stupid letting him through the door. But that fucking was amazing.
Howdy.
What do you...
I really think... Steve.
Oh, fuck. I don't know where my cursor's gone. Oh, I've got to type here.
Can't understand why Pastor Relly keeps that nasty thing in here. Must remind him of the pastures in Italy. Kinda like why I keep wrenches under my pillow, so as I can dream about plumbing. Well, Pastor Relly... Stop fun. Nice to see you.
I assume they talked about it.
Hello there, you...
How come
Hey, mate. Why, that barber brought it all to... It ain't nothing but...
maybe...
Oh. Pastor Rick. Well,
You...
Yeah, so I want these little cutscenes to play because I assume
you think you can get one of those?
those might be connected to the plot moving forwards.
Line your...
Why not?
Oh, they... You listen...
Lay
The Pastor Rick. Anytime...
All right.
That make...
So you're the,
Who are you?
Colonel...
These are...
God...
Well,
Sick.
that...
That's... When I... Those pen... That's why... don't follow.
Okay, you said it, not me.
Son, when you've had your body shot in half, you know a thing or two about fear. You learn that when something actually happens, it's never as bad as you imagine it would be. Oh, sure, I can't write my name in the snow. I had to shell out a few simoleons for portable IV drips, colostomy bags, and so on. The pain is hardly what I'd call constant. I have my good days when I pass out completely. We're never asked to endure more than we're capable of handling, mister. Folks would die in a nuclear holocaust, but nobody would die who wasn't going to die anyway, sooner or later. And the rest of us? Why, we'd take a little R&R at the old radiation bunker, climb out in 2 weeks, and go back to work, refreshed and ready to contribute as productive members of society again. Makes me wonder why I don't just push the button and take me a nice vacation. Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't?
It would be nice, Colonel, but we've all got to follow orders.
You're right, soldier. I'm sorry. Sometimes the intense pain clouds my mind. The kookaburras start whispering to me about the pretty mangoes and the high trees, and I know they can see me. They see all of us. Can't you hear them? Chattering with the llamas behind our backs? They want our cornflakes, but they won't take the milk! Have you lost your mind? You think you can toy with me just because I have no lower torso, you damn kid, you? Or maybe you're one of those commie bastards.
You say before you came to harvest, your lower torso was shot off in the war?
That's right. I was behind enemy lines. The night was dark. The rain wet. The plastique I was supposed to rig the bridge with precariously sandwiched between my knees as I crawled in the muddy mud. I didn't see the Jerry taking aim at me with his machine gun until half of me was flying through the air. With a quick spray of bullets in a straight line, he'd shot my body clean in two. My lower body landed at that Jerry's feet. I can still hear him laughing as I started crawling in the general direction of England, calling behind me in broken English, "Mein Freund, where is your legs? Looky, what have we here? Some legs? Hey, did anyone lose some legs?" I'll never forget looking back over my shoulder and seeing that crowd doing the can-can with my legs. Still a few weeks later, with only my compass and a pair of nylons, I made it back to safety. Now the Krauts are our friends and the commie bastards are our enemies. But even so, there's at least one crowd out there that I'll never invite over to Sunday dinner.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this game to be funny.
Harvest is a fine town, steeped in traditional American values. But that lodge, well, it makes me suspicious, don't mind saying it. They've got their fingers into everything around here. Like a certain red commie bastard menace which shall be nameless.
Sure to stay away from the lodge.
You read me wrong, mister. I think you should join the lodge, infiltrate it, and report back on any Red sympathizers. Your report could affect my decision on what I've got to do. Frankly, all these questions, can you give...
Fuck.
I appreciate your honesty, comrade.
I saved before the conversation at the very least. Right. I think I'll leave it there. It's a little early for me. It's only midnight, but I want to get... There's a few things I want to get done. I will play more of this on Monday. This is Harvester. there's a button that turns gore on and off. And now I know why. I don't know how long. I've not even spoken to everyone in the town yet. I can't gauge how good the game part of the game is because I haven't really done anything other than get a kid a newspaper. But trying to go for this guy's dialogue without accidentally starting a nuclear holocaust surprisingly difficult. But we can't talk about the common bastards. Got that, I understand. Either way, thank you very much for watching.